If you'd like to see how I'm going to transform these very long PVC pipes into these much more convenient and smaller DIY sock displays, keep watching this video. Okay, you guys, so I went to Home Depot and I picked up a long 10-foot, yes, this used to be 10 feet, so this is approximately like 5.5 feet a piece, because I cut it so I can store it somewhere in the house until I was ready to do this video. These are 10-foot long and 2.5 inches wide. So my husband helped me, and I'm just cutting them. I want to say I cut them into approximately 6 feet. Is that 6 feet? No, it's not 6 feet. Is that 6 inches? About 8 inches. I cut them about 8 inches. I should have had the correct measurement, so forgive me. But I'm using a grinder. So I don't use this that much, and like really loud, powerful power tools make me a little nervous. So I just had to like cut into the pipe. It wasn't really hard. It was just like vibrating really, really hard in my hand. We just had to keep turning it, and I just had to kind of line it up. So his mom was there, so my mother-in-law, she was like, let me try it. So she ended up cutting majority of it for me. As you can see, she handled it like a pro. Her cuts were nice and crispy. When I tried to do it myself, it was like a little jagged. So what I would do next time is I would take a marker, measure it, and like mark it off so that I know exactly where I want to put the cutting tool. But it still was a success. It just wasn't perfect. This is how they looking so far. So they are able to stand up. So now I'm going to start cutting the other one. So I began to feel a little more comfortable with it and get the hang of it. So I just cut my little slits into it. I kind of eyeballed it, like I said. I didn't have exact measurements, but I know these are at least 10 to 12 inches. So, you know, when you're using a cutter, you can use some eye protection, you know, just use caution. But I kind of was butchering it, because you can kind of see I'm just kind of putting the cuts any old way. The one that my husband did, you see, he never came off of it. He just held it on there and we just turned it around. The little dust kind of got all over the place. This is definitely something you want to do outdoors. But I counted them. I have 12, so I could do 6 pair, which is excellent. I wanted to get as much as I can. Okay, so this is what we have. Now, clearly, these are different sizes. They're different heights. What I should have done was like did some measuring. Can remind you, this was a 10-foot pole. I scanned the barcode on here because I couldn't remember how much I paid for this, because I bought this a few months ago. It was $10.65. Remind you, the regular foot display is like $16.99 or just under $20. However, I wanted to be able to do more than just one set of socks at a time, or more than just 2 sets at a time. Now, a shout out to my mother-in-law, because she was helping me cut some of those. You can clearly see which ones I cut, because it's like a little jagged. Loud machinery makes me a little nervous, and it was shaking my hand, but once you get past that, you just want to make sure you cut it nice and smooth. My husband cut the nice and smooth ones, and like so did my mother-in-law. So you can see that these are, you know, pretty decent. So I have a total of 12, and I should be able to do 6 pair at a time, which is like what I was going for. So I have 6 pair of socks here. So we're just gonna put the socks on them and make sure everything fits right. My only concern is some of them are a little jagged. I didn't want to not only like cut my hand, but I didn't want to snag the sock. So I may try to put like a piece of plastic over the ones that have like really sharp edges. But for the most part, this is like smooth. But there's the ones that are just a little like this one, for example. Little jagged. And this can still be cut again and smoothed out, but I was just ready to get going and get started. So let's go ahead and see how it works. Now these won't be able to sit up probably. I more so want to probably lay them down than just turn them and add my designs. So we'll see how this goes. So let's just see. Let's start off, because you see the sock is very long. These socks are long, but we scrunch them. So I feel like I should still have enough room because it's going to be scrunched. This is this hole is 2 inches wide, and the pole again was 10 feet, which is very, very, very long. Very long. So let's see here. Let's do it this way. I didn't want it to be too, oh yeah, this is perfect for what I would like to do, because sometimes you don't want it to be too scrunched up on there. I think this will work. It's gonna work. I like it. Okay, so let's just put them all on. I'll try to do the sizes that kind of match too. This one is smooth, so I kind of feel like I don't need to put anything on this one. And if you need something to take pictures and display it, and you want it to lay flat, I'm sure there's some type of way to put some type of piece in here at the bottom to make them stand up. That's not what I particularly wanted it for. Now, once I do them how I want them, then I can add them to the display foot to take pictures of them. Or I could just prop them up and take pictures. It just depends on what you want to do. Okay, so we have that one on there. Okay, so this was just a great alternative way to make some displays. If you don't plan on making junk socks all like that, then maybe this wouldn't be as helpful to you. When I did a short just kind of showing this a while ago, I'm so backed up getting my videos out, so please forgive me, but someone in my comments, I cannot remember her name, but she's a frequent commenter, and she has such a wonderful idea, and she was saying that she wondered if this same process can be done with pool noodles. Pool noodles from like the Dollar Tree or like Walmart or wherever you get pool noodles from. They're really long, just like this, and they seem to have about the same length and width as these PVC pipes. And pool noodles would be a little cheaper and softer and wouldn't require like a cutting tool. It may require like maybe a box cutter possibly. So I think that would be a great alternative as well. So I really like how these turn out. I just wanted something that I could, like, let's say I'm gluing things on one side, walk away, come back, let that dry, and just turn it. You know, like you're just working on something and you're just waiting for it to dry and turn it and do the other side. I just felt like it was just such a great idea. So hopefully this is helpful to someone else, and I'm almost done. And if you do need a vendor information to a sock, I do have that vendor information for free. I'll have that link available to where I do get the socks that I have, because as you can see, they are long, honey. So if you want to add some cute decor to these type of socks, junk socks, slouch socks, whatever you want to call them, you have plenty of room to work on these socks. And then like scrunch them down or pull them straight up. They're really long. They're pretty thick, but they're not like too thick, but they're thick enough to not be super thin, if that makes sense. And if you ever need any brooches or charms to do your junk socks, please visit my website, myroyalradiance.com. There will be links available in the description area also, myroyalradiance.com. And again, that sock display that I have right there with the feet, like the real one, you see it in the video right there with the rhinestones on it. That was like just under $20 when you put like $16.99 and you add tax and stuff off Amazon. $16.99 versus spending $10 and getting all of these. I just thought it was brilliant. Save a coin. Okay, you guys, here is the final finished result of this video. These are the DIY sock displays, or if you want to call it something else like DIY sock holders. But look how I was able to sit them up. So you still could kind of display something on it. You would just have to like kind of prop it up in a way. Again, this is helpful to all my DIY girlies and DIY boys, guys who do like cute little stuff, and you're just like, okay, I'm not about to just keep buying all these displays or having to wait until something dry. Or maybe you don't have to wait until something dry because you don't use glue. Maybe you just pin everything on. I don't know. But I just thought this was a great idea, and I like to come up with ideas to make things flow a little easier and to help save money. But thanks you guys for watching this video. I hope that you did give it a thumbs up. Share this video on Facebook if you did find it helpful. And subscribe to this channel if you'd like to. And thanks again, you guys, for watching this video. Bye-bye. Hey guys, check out my website, myroyalradiance.com. And there's always a coupon code available with a special discount, Royal Beauty 10 off. Use it today. We have some updated styles of luxury inspired faux leather fabric, and when you buy 3 sheets of fabric, you'll get the 4th one free of charge. They also have these beautiful iron-on patches available and these beautiful planner charms that are so versatile. You can use these to decorate your cell phone cases, compact mirrors, or you can turn these into brooches or croc charms. More beautiful sparkly gold iron-on patches for your Crocs or denim jackets, and the latest item we have are the brooches for the slouch socks. We also have luxury inspired Crocs charms. Iron-on transfers are also available. Check out our website, see our tactical defense, where we do have in-waistband gun holsters, belly bands, magnetic holsters, and a lot more.